Good afternoon, everyone. We are back with another part to this build, the Temple of Time. Um, I have modified it a little bit and built up a little bit, so to catch up with the lost time. No pun intended. And it looks like this. Today we're just going to work on the roof. We're gonna get the roof in, get that put on, so that way we can actually start working on the interior. As you can tell, I've actually adjusted the interior and the length. I had to do some mathematics, and I had to extend the length of this build just to get it correct. Well, it's not entirely correct because this is still kind of short. I'd say uh about 10 blocks longer than it would be correct. But we're not gonna worry about that. This is just Minecraft version. So, um, this is definitely going to be built up a little bit more. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do that because this is gonna close in with the roof. So let's go ahead and get that done, and then we'll move on to what we're gonna use for the roof. And I got just a block that I might want to use. Excuse me. There's going to be a lot of interior design to get it correct. And I can't wait to get to that, but we can't really get to that until after we've built the roof. Because the roof is what's going to tell us what we can do and what we can actually build into the interior. Like, I want to build arches, like along it, but you kind of need the roof to, measure it correctly. So, um, this temple time is likely more. It looks more like the one from Twilight Princess, the version I'm doing. Well, the build itself is from Ocarina of Time, but the archways, the patterns, you guys will see when it comes to a finishing touch. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and build up the this little piece right here to get it done, and then we'll move on to the roof. As you can tell, it's doubled up, not entirely like this. So it's like this, 2 space each, and it gives it that good design, that unique roof feel. And it's gonna be a flat roof. If I'm correct, the one from OOT is actually not flat; it's more of a point. I mean, I could do that. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to actually give it a point, but then it will probably obscure the other roofs. I did not mean to do that. So we're just going to stick with the flat. Let's see, we're already 3. This is correct, right? Or am I 1 block short? I think I'm 1 block short. There's only one way to find out. I think I might be, yeah, one block short. So I got to bring it up a little bit more. It looked like it was a little short, and I wasn't too sure if I was going to go with it. So now that we do know, we can just do this. Now we're caught up with the size. Yeah, that looks about right now. Okay, and the final one. And those that are familiar with my channel, I'm quite the fan of flat roofs. I've used it in a lot of my builds. I do not know why I like the flat roof. Because honestly, it does not look all that great. But I guess it's just, I guess easier to manage. I don't know. So yeah, we got that done. And this is what's going to hold a design that's going to go out. Kind of like a fan. And you guys know what else will happen. Or at least those that know that are familiar with the game. So I try to replicate the stand because I'm going to actually bring this up to like right here. Probably. Yeah. So let's just go ahead and do that. Let's get this out of the way. Let's I'll just go ahead and build the flooring. Because while we already have the quartz block, might as well, and we'll just do the rest of the flooring. Part 3. Because the part 3 is going to be not just the flooring, but the archways and stuff. Now these won't be back-to-back episodes. Like part 3 will probably be after 1 or 2 videos. And for those that do not know why I stutter a lot, I struggle with speech impediments. So, if you guys can excuse that, I guess my mind's faster than my mouth, or my mouth's faster than my mind. It's quite the problem. That combined with like the what's that? Whatever it's called, where everything's backwards. Dyslexia, that's what it is. Now I might do the flooring just a little bit different as to what it would seem, or what it would look like in the original version. But not too much different. Alright. And that's because I'm going to do I'm probably going to use the chiseled. Yeah, I'm going to use a chiseled as the border. And those that are familiar with the original, the other flooring, this side and the other side, is like a checkered, like black and white. And we'll get to that next episode. Think of it as an off-brand version of the original. It's not the best, but close enough. I could have built the exact same one, but if I were to do that, it'll be thrice as large as this. And that's a lot of building. That would be split into like 5 episodes. Because in all reality, if we're thinking about the Temple of Time, if we were to bring it to reality itself, it'll be as big as a cathedral. And we all know how large a cathedral is. They're not exactly small. I might actually replace these interior pillars with the quartz pillar. That's because it's on the inside instead of the outside. So that's something we could probably look at in the next episode too. Or I might actually just do that offline, to be honest. And we still got to put windows. So yeah, there's a lot. So next episode is not just going to be the interior, it's also going to be the windows as well we're going to put. And now I got to use commands, a specific command, or unless I can find it in my inventory, which I don't think that's possible. I mean, I could probably look it up. Hang on. It's under light, right? I don't like how that did that. Yeah, I don't see it. Anyway, it's a command you can get like natural lighting you can put down, which lights up everything without having to use torches. I want to put that around the windows kinda to give it more of a shine, and maybe take the lighting and put like, say if I put a window right here, I put light around it, and I put the light right here to give it more of a shine. Kind of give it a. You guys will see what it is when it's done. And I gotta leave the inside of the resting room kind of dark, so like you can still use one of the lights, but there's like a different volume of the light, which you can either make it brighter or less bright, and we're gonna use the less bright one to give it so it's not too dark and things don't just spawn like crazy. I mean, not that anything would, but if you were to build this like in your survival world, which I would not know why you would want to, but good for you if you do. Because if you're doing this as survival, it'd take you so long. I mean, it'd be easy to get the bricks, really easy, because the tufts are very common. So yeah, there's that. But the pillars, those would be tough. So would the quartz. There was a time I actually attempted to build the Temple of Time on a survival game. I managed to build maybe half of it and call it quits. And that was not with these blocks, it was totally different blocks. I think it was just regular stone bricks before all the updates and stuff, so it didn't look all that great. But since we got updates, we can actually make things look so good. And I mean to come in here. So there we go, we got our little pathway right here. Might as well just put the pedestal right here. And we want to use... I might use the new version, the new crafting table. You guys know which one I'm talking about? Or I might use this. I don't know. Let's see. Huh? No, hang on. I still got to fix this. Okay, let's just do it this way. I could use like that. But how would I? Hang on. Okay, this is gonna be fun trying to figure this out. Okay, maybe we're not gonna use this. I mean, it'd be nice to use the darker version, the bottom of it, since it's dark, as the base of the pillar thing. But it's just not want to do. So we can just see how this looks. Actually, that would actually work. So we put right here, and we take black, something that's really black. Where is it? Something like that. Oh, I just off-centered that. But yeah. Alright, we'll just go ahead and do this. We're gonna use okay, here it is. This is wool. Was it red or was it blue wool? I think it was blue wool. Red wool. Hang on, I have to look at the I have to look in a minute. Let's see, oh, it'd be a nature block, wouldn't it? Like this. I'm pretty sure it was like right this distance. Because I think it was. I don't think it was the red wool. I think it was the blue wool. Okay, maybe not that much. Hang on, give me a sec, guys. Okay, so I checked. I was right. It was the red wool. And apparently there's one at the other end as well. So that's correct, right? 3. Was it 2 from the, because it's the same width. Yes, 2. Well, we got that out of the way. Anyway, I know that was an abrupt cut there, but had to figure it out. So the door time's going to take a minute to make. That's for the next episode when we do the interior. Because it's going to take a lot of designing and replicating, and I'm not ready for that. We might get rid of this little chunk right here. I do not know. It depends on how it turns out. It might just... I might actually do get rid of the chunk like that, because really, whenever you put the roof on, so say you put the roof right here, and yeah, we could just do that. We'll just get rid of the because it'd be kind of pointless to even have this, because you're not really going to be focusing on that. It's mainly the interior and the door that you're mainly focused on, than just floating above you. So I'll just get rid of these real quick. And these episodes will not be perfect. There's a lot of redoing. Like, if I look at something, I'm going to take it down and redo it. And, you know, if it needs to be redone. So nothing's really promising to stay. It could change up. So I hope you guys do not mind that. I did not mean to do that. I hate when I open this and it goes just directly to nature. Since the update's been doing that, it's like, bruh. Okay, where was it? Here it is. Mistakes. No mistakes. Anyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of this and just pretend it doesn't exist. It was just there for aesthetics. And I might even fill this in to make it look more, you know, less protruding. Like I said, next episode. You know, so everything blends in. Anyway, with that done, we can actually get to the roof now. What the blocks I want to use are these, the mud bricks. I know that looks really odd, but they're closest to the original color if you want to get technical. And We also need the other ones as well because we're going to be creating the lines and stuff. The lining to the base. So let's see. Because we can do this. I think it's like this and then this. Whoa. Be like that. You're not really seeing the brick. So we'll just do it like this. And just call it. They should make this an easier, like they're making an easier way for this. Because, yeah, you can get a mod and use commands to line it out, but if you're playing vanilla, you know, without mod, it's kind of pointless. So, yeah. And I gotta be careful because, I don't want to overshoot the wrong designs. Let's see, if we put this here, like I said, you're not gonna see the, not gonna see it much. Hang on. How to do the other one? Alright, so it's... I guess we just should go ahead and put these down so we can, you know, see what we're doing. Now, the fun part about this is the towers. Because sometimes the blocks will turn and go upside down and everything. It's just so annoying. Like I said, I've built this before. Similar to it, actually. It was with the regular stone bricks and with the other bricks. The red bricks. And everything was just tightly fit, you know, and it's like... See, this is what I was talking about. Something like this. So, I guess be like this, and like this. Because like I said, we're not going to be seeing much of these. It looks like it's going to be, yeah, it looks like it's going to be like this. As you can tell from a distance, it actually looks like the roof of the original. You know, the color scheme. So yeah. That's pretty much what we're doing. Just slapping the roof on and doing a few touch-ups because there's just a lot to do. There's a lot of building. Like a tremendous amount of building to put into this. And it takes a lot of time. Pun totally intended. We don't really need these, just... Yeah, let's continue. Yeah, that took a minute. So you guys are probably wondering, what am I going to do with these? Simple. I'll just continue building. I've actually made it to where, I think if I adjusted it correctly, if I'm correct, it should be like boom, and then boom, and then... Could be like that. I mean, we do got some that are singular. So I could go with like two sort of block itself, and then one without it. So basically like this. Got two block, and then continue building like this. Hang on. Continue building like this. So yeah, it's gonna be adjusted kind of similar. Looks like it would work like that. It just takes a lot more wall breaking. Oops, my bad. Hit my mic. Let's see. So it'd be like this, then this. He's sacrificing some walls. But if it works out like that, then it would be fine. Also, I gotta see how it looks on the inside when I get rid of this and see if I even want that. I guess it could work. Okay, so let's go ahead and clear out the other walls. So this is going to take a minute, guys. So let's go ahead and just continue. Like I said, it's not going to be the same exact version, but we do want the roof to actually make sense and connect, and I kind of like the pattern it has right now. So we're going to stick with that pattern, and in order to do that, we need to get to, get rid of some of these walls. So yeah. Fun. Now, let's make sure... Boom. There we go. Let's just do the rest of them like that. Like I said earlier, that nothing's very promising because it can change up. And that's what's happening right now. So yeah. Time to get rid of these walls. Okay, I am so glad this is not a how-to video. I do want to apologize to those that may have actually started following along building this. I apologize. Like I said, my mind changes up a lot, so beware of that if you're actually following along. But yeah, so we got our walls taken down just a little bit. Now we're going to go ahead and place the rest of this. And yeah, this is gonna be a very nice looking roof. I don't know, guys. I thought about it, but putting the roof over, like the edge, it's just, I don't think it's gonna fit. I don't think it's gonna work out. So we're not gonna do that. We'll just put it over the lip from the front and back, and we'll just stick with that. Because honestly, I like how it blends in like this. And we can always touch up and make it less blank by putting windows and some designs and whatnot. So we can make up for that. Besides, just having the front and the back with this is fine with itself. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that will even look good. Nah. Leave that alone. So this is probably one of the other only overhangs we're going to have. Because honestly, I pictured it, but it just doesn't fit. I'm not gonna lie, these mud bricks, though mud, they actually look really great for like builds. Just don't think of it as mud. That's all I gotta say. I mean, otherwise it's pretty nice. Can maybe, I don't know. We'll just put these here and pretend they don't exist. We'll just do the same thing with the other side. Actually, it looks good just with the tower in a way. But it's not too bad, I suppose. Well, there we have it. The first part of the roof done. Now for the other roofs. These ones, they're very simple. Just like this, and then just keep going up like this on each tower. Before we continue, let's go ahead and grab what else we need. Let's grab this. And probably, actually, we got that out. So we'll need a brick wall just in case. Because like I said, I like to change things up. And I might want to put the wall at the very tippy top to make the point, or I might not want to. You know, I thought about it, but let's not mimic the roof here with like one, because these are towers. Their roof is like sharp. They're pointed. So we're just gonna do like this. And you know what? Let's just do the rest of them with that and then go back over it. Okay, you notice that this one's a bit taller because it's a lot larger. But there we have it, the foundation. So now this is going to just put these down. Get it going. And since it's going to be similar, it's going to be like 2 each. Because it doesn't take very long to fill this roof in at all. Yep. So yeah, this could be fun. Let's do a few more and then cut to the rest of it. So let's see, make sure we mimic it correctly because we don't want to overshoot, we don't want to undershoot. I've actually did that several times and I had to redo the whole tower. Come to find out, in one of my major builds I've done, similar to that when I had to redo it, one of the towers are like not even the same as the other. So I had to destroy half of the tower and fill it back out so it can be even. That was a process on its own. I don't want that same mistake for this one, so may not be a big YouTuber or get a lot of views or likes, but I'm still going to keep on pushing until I get out there, I guess. I'll continue uploading. I'm not going to let anything bring me down. It takes a while for a channel to, get recognition. So those that are just starting out, just know that I've actually started this channel back in 2017. By now you'd think I've had by now you'd think I would have at least 2K subscribers. Unfortunately, I wish I did. And it's just now that my channel is starting to get recognition, kind of, sort of. So, do not stop uploading. Keep on pushing your content out there, and don't let anything bring you down. Because, in all honesty, it is what it is. Sometimes your videos will blow up, sometimes they will not. You just play around with stuff you build or make or play, and if you notice that one of the gameplays has like more views, then it's either the thumbnail you're using and the game you're playing, or the game you're playing alone. And it's usually the title as well. You want to put a title that actually gives the idea of what's happening in your video. I wouldn't say it's a pro tip, but it's a tip I'm willing to, give out, because not a lot of people really focus on the little details. They put content out there and it doesn't really get as much recognition. It's also the hashtags you use, because like say you're playing a game, you're going to want to use hashtag gaming, which will pull attention to those that game or watch gaming videos. So that's one thing you can do. Why is that floating? That's one thing you can do. So use tags as well. And just keep uploading, you know. Just do your own thing, and eventually your content will just get out there more. I mean, it wasn't until later in this year, should I say, that I started getting more subscribers and views. So yeah, just my little experience I wanted to share with you guys. Oh man. So now we're on to the bigger. I forgot what they call this thing. Let's start with a P. It's like a pinnacle of sorts that a lot of churches have. This thing, I don't know what else to really say. Spire? Called a spire? I think it might be called a spire of sorts. Maybe something similar to a spire. I don't know how to. I can't remember what it's called, but it's just this thing. I don't know what it's called. I don't know, guys. There's a name for it. But yeah, guys. Just because your content doesn't get enough views doesn't mean it won't get views. As long as you put the right hashtags and use a good title that pulls the attention. And that's pretty much all there is to it. I've had this channel since August 9th of 2017. A very long time. And I'm just now getting out there. So keep uploading. That's all I can really say, because that's what I've been doing. That's how I got it going. And you're more than welcome to use my ideas, like the builds I use to make, like, for like a blueprint, a format, a template, should I say, if you would like. And plus, I wouldn't mind seeing what you guys make of my builds. Like, if you make it your version of it, I would like to see how it looks. You know what I mean? Honestly, I think it'll look great. Because so many people got their own ideas. Guys, you cannot tell me that if you screenshot this right now, like this, and then do Google search, that you won't find the Temple of Time from Ocarina of Time, because that's just at least somewhere in the image search. If you were to screenshot to image search it, that's tongue twisting. Cannot tell me that this is actually the best version of the Temple of Time I've made since I attempted it last time. And it is big. It's fantastic. I love it. Ignore the sharp points. This is beautiful, guys. Well, guys, if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to smash that like button and subscribe. And within next, like I say, maybe 2 videos after I upload 1 or 2 videos, then I'll do like a part 3. So stay tuned for that if you want to continue seeing how this will turn out. Because there's a lot to add to it. There's a lot of blank spaces, like the sides, to build the windows. So we got to do that, and there's going to be some building offline to get it, correct. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video and you would like to see more, do not forget to smash that like button and subscribe. As always, thank you guys for watching, and keep your content coming. Keep uploading. I'm telling you guys, I've been I've had my channel for so long. I've been uploading, and yeah, here I am now. You guys can do it. I know you guys can. So with that said, thank you guys for watching.